Hello and welcome. Right, for those who are watching the Riverbend Springs, I've just deleted the Riverbend Springs save, the main one, so that I can basically start the game again. So we're gonna I'm not. What I mean by this is we're gonna literally put my XMLs back in. So we're gonna do NewFarmerStart because it really makes no difference. No, we're not. We're gonna do start from scratch because we don't want any of this. Because obviously I'm going to put the money straight back to what it is. We do want that. But we don't want the guided intro tour, so yes. And we've got loads of mods now. 89 out of 89. Some cracking mods dropping. Really are amazing. So I thought I'd sort of bring you in. Show you what it's like to begin with. I had 49,000 and a little bit. I'm going to put the trees back because I'm not the only one that feels strongly about the trees are almost impossible to deal with at present, and they're certainly not worth tangling with when you consider we got 484 for a tree that was really would have been worth thousands, tens of thousands in real life. So it's just it's not that I was doing it for the money, but it was an asset or should be an asset. So it's really something we're going to have to ignore really going forwards, and just if we need to chop one little tree down, we'll do that, but certainly not for the cash. I really wanted to clear it for the field, but I think we're going to be buying another field really. So I might not go with the I'm going to obviously put be confirmed, yes, and we're going to take time down, take the settings to what this should be. Everything else we're going to do ourselves. So let's first of all get rid of the money. Let's take 51,000 away. Minus 51,000, leaving us 49,000. There were oddments as well. Obviously the XML will replace all of this stuff that is here with ours. Is this fixed or and then the other thing is obviously there will be, this is something that's legitimately completely different. Oh wow, the amount of times the Samhaz actually appears, it's absolutely unbelievable. That is a good price for that. It really is. Not that we can afford it, but I mean it is a very good price. Right, so then, this is obviously we've got the one thing that I have no control over really is the fact that the crops will be the crops that we get. I've never figured out how to do it. I know it's probably possible to do it, but I don't know presently how to do that. I know how to change the crops, but I don't know how to make it. It's not as simple as me just saying oats in field 3 or something like that. There's a little bit more to it than that. That much I have worked out. So I did try to do it once and it didn't work out at all. So yeah, we've got what we've got. So this is like going to be day one. I'm going to put all my placeables, so all of the things that we've spent money on, all of the equipment that we had, we will have again. Let's just stick all of the settings back so you can see that everything is. We are going to leave that on at the minute. It's going to be 1 day. We're not fixed vision month period plan. We do want everything to be as though. We're going to slow that down, and fuel usage we are going to keep it normal. It's quite generous, that is. It always used to be fast. Yeah, including all of this lot as well. These are all start from scratch is not as it used to be. So we already started with the money that we'd actually got. So general settings we need to be on dollars. And everything. Info box on? Seriously? Right, okay. So save the game as a base. Next time you see this, it's going to be a little different. Like the other thing is, I'm not sure what's going to happen to that, the cows and that. Whether there may be some things that we really can't do much about. So yeah, there may be some things that are definitely completely different, and we might have to start certain things again, or like the shed. No, we won't. We're not going to sell everything because. Will there be a clash though if I put something in the same position? No, because it's going to bring my placeables. It will be like they didn't exist, I think. But really, it's a good test as well to see if it's right, because that silo, we won't have that. Yeah, that will be gone. It should be, because my placeable will replace that replaceable, and that shouldn't be there. All of the everything we've spent money on should be. The other thing I can't do anything about No, I can actually. Yeah, it's true. Even the messy will be our messy. It won't be this one when we come back. So I'm going to stop the game for a bit. We've done a save, and next time I will bring you in. The only thing that is going to be the same, really, should be, is the crop. But the other thing is, I'm going to say this is FS25. I've done this on FS22, but I haven't done it on FS25. So we shall see. Are the rules the same as they used to be? So I'm going to see you shortly. I'm going to take you in with me so that you see exactly what I see. Yeah, literally have just down tools, put the XMLs in. What are we going to see? I'm hoping it's going to be as it ever was. It should be, really. And there is. I did notice there's a couple of XMLs different than there were before. So yeah, like hand tools has now got its own thing. Now, we did buy the chainsaw and that, so I have literally put that in too, which it was something that's new to FS25. Everything else I've left as I know it from FS22, but we shall see whether or not yeah, this is going to work or not. Should do, but as I said, first time, so you don't really know. Moment of truth. See if there's any clashes or if the game goes bang or it's true. Oh yes, all right, fantastic. Well, that's a good. That means he actually did do, or they did, what I'd already done, which means that they actually started the job queue that they did have before. That's good. Everything is in the position that it was before. The trees are obviously back. Let me just set your destination to there. And let's have a look at, yeah, well, that's, we recognise the that with its massive roller. Good job, he's doing it and it's not me. Right, let's have a look at our vehicles and make sure that I mean, it looks good, it does. Yeah, Challenger, the gens. Oh, now then, now that, yes, now that's, does it still recognise that it was on hire? Yes, it does. Right, fantastic. Yeah, I was contemplating whether or not we did that. Let's also return the everything else that we had, because it's no, really don't matter now for the things that we were going to do before. Forklift grapple return. Yeah, this was obviously when we were going to do the wood, but I'm really not going to do that now. It's yeah, brand class challenge. I think we released that. Oh no, that is our real one. Challenger, conveyor. That's ours. So is that. So is that. Farm tech is ours too. As is that. And that. Yeah, this Seki, that is ours too. Yeah, every single thing that is ours is still ours. Yeah, we'd say it's, and all the equipment, as you can see, that really is our equipment. So all of the tricks that we're used to, they literally are as I've always been. Now then, yeah, I was going to say I thought we released that one, and there's going to be, yeah. I apologise as well in. Let's have a look. No, that's the shops. Now we're not. That's, yeah, that can be where it is. That's also ours. A newer fork can be returned. Yeah, I was talking about the 180, and it's now 200. Yeah, the Volvo is the L200H now, rather than the L180 as it was back in Silverhorn. I believe I'm right in saying that. I'm sure it wasn't the 200. 10 Winkle was the big one we leased. I've been deliberating for days on what we actually did, or what we were going to do. And I believe the other thing is I did have my Salek on this that will have, like, or did I need to check in editing. So one thing I'm a bit unsure about. I did a bit of changing around. Now that is ours. Just checking. Hang on a minute. Oh no, we did buy it. Yeah, we did buy one back. That one's the wood lorry. Yeah, so I'm not going to tangle with the trees. The trees can absolutely stay exactly where they were. I think that's it. I think that was ours. Yeah, I think that's everything. I do. It's a shame that you. I've got to be honest. There's certain things that I really do prefer about the. Hang on 1 minute. No, no, you can't. Hand tools prices. I was just wondering, had I missed something? Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that we had the leasing before. Really. Yeah, I suppose, would it show the leasing costs in here if we were still leasing? I've probably sent everything back. So maybe that's where we look. Hand tools. Yeah, so it is that, is now it's got its own statistics. Yeah, no, it's really is. I'm not a massive fan of this. I'm really not, in a lot of ways. So that tree's back. Well, every tree that we've chopped down is now back. We are in August. We've got 48,988. We've got our front court. Every bit of equipment we had, we have still got. So it has remembered. Oh, we did keep that silo. So we should have. The other thing is, if it's... Oh, okay. Well, that is different. It has actually got rid of... Oh, no, it hasn't. It's just that the draw distance was too far for it. Yeah, so we've basically got... I mean, it looks like we've got fields to... so I just wanted to bring you in to begin with, though, just to sort of show you everything. And everything should be exactly as it was before, including if it's the same... Oh, okay. I believe this is one of the collectibles. I'm glad we've seen this. It's like a steam engine. Brilliant. I'll take it. I'd forgotten it was there, if I'm honest. I do sort of vaguely remember. This should have... Oh, now there is... This is similar to FS25. When it was placed on, it's almost like it's got no markings anymore. And I used to be able to... Again, on FS25, you used to be able to do a bit of a trick. Because if you use the leveling tool, all the grass disappears. And it used to bring back the concrete. Well, did it bring back the concrete or... Let's just check. I'm sure everything else was okay with it. So it isn't painless, this kind of thing. So let's go to general settings and switch interactive zone markers on. Yeah, if the level of the ground's changed, which it hasn't, this is exactly the same as... Yeah, so you'll see that everything's still the same. And these are all good too. So the only thing we can do is a bit of repair work, which... We've just gained 10,000, so I don't mind if we use that 10,000 to actually fix this. So then, now the other thing is that these tools were not working. I literally used these on Hutan Pantai, and they were not doing what they should have done at all, especially in things like this. I'm really not sure whether this is going to actually work. Yeah, it's sort of very, very delayed. It is working here though, so I don't know whether it's the Hutan Pantai map or what, because this seems to be functioning perfectly well. Right, so I think what we'll do is we will do a little bit of... Yeah, we've got a little bit of cash, so we will... It's not quite that way. Yeah, it's doing strange. It's not quite painting very nicely. Yeah, there's an awful lot. There's a lot of uproars about the logging or lack of logging and the wood and all the rest of it. Most people are very upset. It's a bit like Ravenport. Though Ravenport had absolutely no trees. Let's also do the one over here. Yeah, I'm not worried about the fact. I know we've got crops to get in and all the rest of it, but it's more about to begin with recovering. I'd like to get on, and even if things are different, I'd still like for things to crack on. I just thought I'm not doing the wood. I just thought it's not going to happen. It's just, well, it's not right as it is now. So I thought it's really not. Yeah, it's not wanting to paint some of this special concrete or something. So yeah, again, it's not. Things are not right. Not as they should be. The game is brand spanking new, so you can't expect miracles just yet. Yeah, this is one of the... So it really is very similar to FS25, this particular aspect, which if you do bring your placeables in, they just literally sort of become part of the furniture, you could say. So you really have to repaint and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I'm not that bothered that we've gained 10 grand, because we'll have probably wasted a lot of that. When I say wasted, I mean like, yeah. Have we done anything else? I think it should remember all of our honey that we did and all that type of stuff. So we'll go and have a look around the farm. That's why I didn't want to rush this. I thought I just wanted to. Everything that should have been inside these should still be in there. So we'll have a quick look at our productions, and you should see everything as it was before. 10 out of 11. Now, this is true. The silo may be different. It might. No. Well, no, it's not at all. Yeah, so basically everything that was on, you can see that I've not touched anything. Everything is exactly as it was before. Wheat flour, storing, rice flour, we've not got any in. Nope. Oil mill should be churning along nicely. And we also need to be checking when we are due to sell everything that we've got. Yeah, it's August, so we've missed the June one, the rice oil, and we should be ready for the canola oil, but you can see we've not got a lot. Bakery is... oh, of course, butter, eggs, flour, yes, for making cakes, which one time we might actually have a go at. Yeah, just trying to get my legs at the minute really with the FS25. It's right, so let's switch those interactive zone markers off, and we'll have a bit of a look at the honey. And yeah, this may be a short session. This may be just me like wandering around the farm showing you what is what. So what have we got in our fields? I know it's the same. I think, can't remember what it was in the first year, but it's not always the same. So a field of barley, field of wheat, and a field of canola. So obviously I would imagine it's all ready to harvest. I think it was the first year. It all needs ploughing, so our yield is so that there's only 2 fields that are ready to harvest. Yield's going to be bad because it all needs ploughing. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame because we've already done this, but it is what it is. Yeah, you can't have everything in these situations. Now, remind me, it's that. Yeah, now I do remember we've got the telehandler. So on camera for once, I'm going to reset the telehandler because obviously that, yeah, is really the shops. We leased it for that session that now no longer exists. So no, that is ours. So we've got rid of the rice field. One thing I'm going to say, we spent money on that, so we will do that. But what we'll do is we'll transfer that. I think we'll just have this for... oh, it has still got the remnants of the rice field. It sort of remembers partially that... right, okay, that's a bit odd because you can see that it's not a rice field anymore, but it is true the placeables is sort of going with it. So do we enter demolition mode B, remove, yeah. So it didn't give us the cash back. It took it off to make it, but it hasn't given us the cash back. It's now a little bit of land. Yeah, we will do it properly, but we will, because obviously it does cost you to make the rice field. It did cost us first time around, so we will, when we build the rice field, for one this size, we will have the cash back, and we will pay for anything bigger than that. I'm thinking field 9 is... I just don't think... I think we ought to just do one of our fields. I think field 4, and I think hopefully we'll expand. One thing we've got to remember is we've really gained 2 fields of crop extra, but we've also lost an awful lot because we'd planted oats. We were right way back. So really, in a way, we've a lot of work that we are behind. So yeah, you do get all of this lot. Yeah, everything that you bought before, you've got still. Oh yeah, and you will see the bales are exactly where they were before. This all follows every single piece of equipment we still own, and obviously we did legitimately buy. So we have You might have liming to do to just check the honey. That should be exactly the same as what we had before. Obviously, the one thing that isn't the same is, yeah, like the honey that is going to be here, what should be here. But you can see this is exactly as we did it. All of our placeables are all here, and with their own differences, we've got a little bit more cash. Should have exactly what was in the silo before. Should still be in the silo. Okay, it should be. So let's just check prices. If we go to prices, should show us what is in the 10 tons of barley, 8 tons of oats, which really we know, 16 tons of soy, of course, soybeans, which we've now missed. So it is, yeah, it really has tanked. Yeah, I mean, we've only just gone 1 month, but you can see it's quite accurate. That's exactly what this says. July is a peak, and then all of a sudden the market drops out. So this has been quite bad for us in a lot of ways. The sunflowers, if I remember rightly, our sunflower oil is filled in the oil mill. It should be, I believe. Yeah, it was. It's gone down a little bit. Rice, we've got what we had. The canola again is like full pretty much. So we're going to fill that again. We're going to gain a bit more on the canola, and we're going to lose a bit more on other things. It is August. We were going into canola. We're going to do another field of canola in this next session. Yeah, I'm going to literally sort of plant this with more canola. We're going to rip that up, and we'll stick that in the silo. I would like to go to chickens. There's a few mods coming in now. I've ticked some. I would like to go. So we may well put the... let's just show it. There's a fantastic... This here... Yeah, fantastic cow thing for 50 cows. Shed cow barn. There's also a sheep thing that I think I've just put in as well. I think that's the base game. 36. But there should now be an 80,000 one. But this is new. 80 for 80. Which is quite a big sort of, we know, we're just looking. So yeah, again, so 80 sheep, not bad for at the beginning of the game, really. I'm quite sure that we're going to get all this. It's nice to see some original mods though. Yeah, it really is. But yeah, my first is definitely going to be that the cow place, which is quite amazing. I'm not sure about horses yet. I was very unsure until the horse mod came very late in FS25. It doesn't take up much room. That's going to be a cracker. Yeah, we could just about afford it now, but really, no. Yeah, we sold our cows. Well, we'll get some more, but we need to sort of re-establish ourselves. We're just getting going on the Let's Play, really, before the disaster of the trees, which are going to remain exactly where they were. We are tangling with those trees. Okay, at least we've got our water thing ready. Yeah, the age and everything is all exactly as was before. So yeah, we should have... Yeah, we swapped over, didn't we? This is going to be the tracks going forward. So let's just remind myself what is in sales. I don't think we can afford that. We're not going forwards. We're just going to literally... Yeah, I just wanted to bring you in, sort of show you, and also... Yeah, learn with yourselves on things are just exactly as they were on FS22. I have got a couple of mods in for mod testing. I'm expecting them to fail. I am not because they fail, but because of the stringent things that Giants do on the testing process. I'm not sure they're going to appreciate me sort of doing the base game stuff and just regurgitating it. It has been done before. I mean, yeah, I've got to be honest. H2 Studios at Omatana did it. They just basically added functions to existing buildings. So it has been done before. We've just done the same with equipment, added functions to equipment and a little bit of capacity. Not a grand amount, really, but yeah, that's all we've done. But I'm not sure. We shall see. Yeah, I mean, I think there's one mistake on one of my mods. A little tiny. The AI still see it as a 14 meter spread. I found that out on the New Frontier. I thought, why am I leaving spacings on the... So I'm going to have a go at that and upload the update, because I'd like it to be right, but we shall see what we shall see. But yeah, I really wanted to do it properly. I've done everything by the book. I've got all of the errors out of my XMLs. For those who are interested in modding, there's a lot of people going to be going, oh, get on with it. Yeah, I am. Honestly, I'm going. Yeah, so this is going to be a short session. Literally next time is business as usual, but I just wanted you to know what was going on, really. So yeah, we've not downed our tools, but I thought I'm not gonna lie. It would have taken me forever, and I don't mind hard work. I've done logging, I've done wood chopping, even gnarly trees like that. We did a lot on Hobo Solo, a bigger amount of trees than that, but they're not worth anything. And I don't mind, no one minds putting in hard graft if you're going to get the remuneration for what you do. And I didn't do it for that, but I did recognise there were assets that we should have been repaid for. So we should have got thousands for all of those very special trees. I mean, this tree here, the girth on it, it's a shame to cut it down, but if the farm needed it, I was willing to do so to gain this land, to make it really, when you look at the size of the fields, it would have been quite monstrous. There's a lot of space there. I mean, yeah, the field sort of only goes to about there, so it's almost double, I should say, for like getting rid of those trees. But again, it is what it is. This will be where the cows are going now. It's as simple as that, and then that's just going to be as much as a tangle we do with that. I love the fact that we've got this. We've obviously got our rice harvester, so we are going back into rice. That's where we spent most of the last bit of cash that we got on that beautiful bit of kit. Our equipment's rounding out. We're not going to need... we've got the front cultivator. Really, I'm going to probably use that where one of the cultivators goes, and we'll use another cultivator. We could do 2 fields at once, because I'm not... It was a bit messy to do the cultivating and the seeding together, and we've only got the stayer that could do it really. Maybe this one at a push, but then it hasn't got a front 3-point link, so that's an impossibility for it to do. Yeah, so that's it. I'm not going to waffle on for any longer. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, on this beautiful farm. I was determined. I did sort of toy with the idea of like doing this start from scratch. I thought, no, we know what happens. We all get attached to the farm that we've sort of put hours of work into. Anybody who follows any particular Let's Play, and I know that was on the Old Stream farm. I made the terrible mistake of moving from the awful fields where we were right down to a better set of fields right in the middle of the map, and it went down like a lead weight because nobody expected it, nobody wanted it, and it did teach me a valuable lesson. Now, I do move occasionally, but not like grand moves like that, or I'll tell you at the beginning of the Let's Play that we're not staying here forever. This is just a temporary, you know, like starting field, and we're going to move further up, so that no one gets attached and no one's upset when things change. So yeah, hopefully you'll join me next session. All that remains to be said is goodbye for now.